everyone, and welcome back to Jesse Hecht Creative. Today we're going over 3D printed action figures of Mallow and Geno from Super Mario RPG. Special thanks to Michael from gimlystore at gmail.com, TS Makers, and Joseph's Junk for these figures. Before we begin, make sure to hit that like button and smash that subscribe button. Now let's get to it. Mallow's head sculpt looks awesome. I love this thing. It's such a beauty. Very game accurate and super cute. I love the little tuft on top of his hair. His eyes are done really well, and that mouth is so cute and adorable. I love this head sculpt. It's so wonderful. The cloudy puffiness of it cannot be understated. Wonderful. And the head does rotate a little bit left and right. Not that much without kind of coming out on there, but it's nice enough for a different look. Mallow's pants are so nicely done. I love how clean they look. Look at these lines. They're so well detailed. It's just beautiful. The belt is done really well too, with that button over there in blue looking really nice. And his shoes are great too, with yellow on the bottom. No peg holes or anything, sadly. We also have the pink on there for the shoes, and they look super nice and really cute. Mallow's feet can also twist and move a little bit. It's slightly loose, but it works out very well, and he's just super cute. Mallow's hands are really puffy and adorable, and they look great. There is a little scarring up here, but it's barely noticeable in real life and on camera pretty much. They do go up this far pretty much and back this far, not really that much because of the pants, but you can get some decent posing out of Mallow. Goes up and down. Just be a little bit careful, as this is a one-of-a-kind 3D print. I got this arm to go back this far. It can't really do a full rotation though because of the pants and the thumb, but it's still nice to see and really cute. But this isn't the only face that Mallow has. You can swap out this head for a different one over here. Looking so cute. Mallow is so happy right over here. He's very content. The head can swivel a little bit as well, like the other one, with not much resistance. Very nice. You can also put his arms up for a little bit of HP rain. But we're not done just yet. Take off this head over here and place on this one for an angry fighting Mallow when he's in battle. I love this face. It's so pouty, so cute, so mad. It's just the right amount of angry for Mallow, putting his arms up, yelling at Croco, very mad that things are going badly. But yeah, Mallow's mostly ready to punch some bad guys away, as well as swivel his head and punch some more. Looks really great. But Mallow really isn't angry at you, the player, which is why you can swap out this head and make Mallow really super duper happy at looking at the player, ready for them to make a decision on the battlefield. This is just so much joy. He can't contain it, and these little fists, he's so happy to see you. Yeah, this is one of my favorite head sculpts for Mallow. It's so well done. The arms don't really move as well as they probably should, I think, but that's just the arms, not the sockets. This face is so adorable. I love it. Yes, it can swivel, but it's just nice staring at the player, waiting for that decision of a button command. Here's Mallow next to the Jack-specific Mario and Nendoroid Kirby. They look really nice, and for an Nendoroid style figure, Mallow looks awesome. Here's Mallow next to the old style version of the Jack-specific Peach with a specific face. It reminds me a lot of the original Super Mario RPG artwork for her. And also here's the Jazzwares Jigglypuff. When I think puffy, I think Jigglypuff. It's just in the name. Here's Mallow next to the SH Figuarts Bowser, one of my favorite figures in my collection, and also the Nendoroid Tails, another favorite figure in the collection. They look great together. Mallow stands at about, I would say, 3¼ inches tall next to Jesse Hecht Creative. Okay, I know you're mad, and I'm sorry that I've been here for 10 hours, but you're so fluffy and I can't stop hugging you! But a wish upon a star will be born right after this. Hello everyone, and thank you so much for watching so far. Make sure to click like, subscribe, share, and leave a comment. You can also click the bell icon for more creativity. Now let's get back to it. This is Heart Music Note ! Or as I will call him for the rest of the review, Geno. A wonderfully done figure, masterfully crafted, very smooth as far as this goes up here with the hat. It's so nice. And we have a lever back here we'll go to in a little bit. These curls are so well done. They're just great. The eyes are really stoic and just awesome. His nose is small and cute, and the mouth is really well done. It can open a little bit and then close a little bit, working out really nice for Geno. There isn't really anything for that. But the best part about him is that lever in the back. You can move it left and then right a little bit, and his eyes move. That's so cool. Get this cool side eye for Geno, or how about the other side for Geno? That's just amazing on this figure. He also has a ball jointed head that can look up and down and pivot left and right and swivel a little bit. His eyes do swivel with his hat if you move his hat, so just be careful with that. The body has a great wooden texture to it, provided by this sort of wooden material used to make the 3D print for this. It's so nicely done. You get a little bit of swivel over here as well for the chest, going back and forth a tiny bit. I don't want to break anything, so I'm being very delicate and really careful with this piece. His arms do go up this far and down and out this far and in. You get a swivel up here, a swivel at the wrist, a swivel kind of everywhere, and up this far, not that much, and down. And you can go up and down a little bit on the joint for the hand. And yes, the hand can come off. It looks great. The cape is nice too, but it's static, and I'm really worried about this piece. It's very tough, hard, not really bendable, flexible in any way, which is kind of a shame. It really should be for this kind of figure. Just put it over the extra mile, make the cape a little bit flexible. That would be super cool. Geno's legs are something I really want to talk about, though. They don't really move as well as they should. They're kind of stiff in a way at some places, like up here at the hip, not too great, and then really stiff at the knee. I'm trying to move the knee now, and it's kind of working, going back this far at least and in. You get a swivel up here. This also does come off on you very easily, which is kind of a shame. And then you also get a ball jointed foot kind of going up and down with a hinge at least, and then a nice pivot too with that. That's really impressive actually. The ball jointed foot does move left and right, and a little bit of pivot as well. It's fine, I guess, but the fact that these keep coming off on me a lot when I'm trying to do this review, this is like my 5th take of doing the legs, and it's very frustrating. The back does look nice though, and I do love the shininess of the shoes. With a little slightly more engineering and tolerances, this really could be an amazing figure, but alas, it's not to be. These hands are also really well done. I gotta say, they can come off too, to show off. These hands are just wonderfully done, beautiful pieces. Look like they're made of wood actually. I think they are. It's just so nice over here. Of course, removable hands means accessory time. We have these hand cannons that are so nicely done. They just slip in pretty easily onto those little stumps over there, and we got some hand cannon Geno going. Watch out, Smithy, he's coming for you. Of course, you can put this on his leg and make him a pirate. He can join Jonathan Johnny Jones and sail the high seas. Yeah, I don't know what I'm doing with this either. Here's Geno next to Mario and Peach, and they look nice together. However, Geno is way too out of scale. He needs to be at least like half an inch shorter, and he would fit really great in with these figures. I got this Geno thinking he'd be pretty much in scale, when in fact he wasn't, but I still love how he looks. An excellent piece of work when put in a vacuum. And here is Geno next to Mallow and Bowser, and if Mario was just okay with the height, Bowser is infinitely worse. He is just way too tall for this Bowser, and they look really nice together. It's just the height really bothers me. Here is Geno next to the Jada Toys Mega Man and the Figma Samus from Metroid Prime 3, and I have to say he looks pretty alright with these two. Pretty much in scale, at least to fight Mega Man, and Samus is appropriately tall. So yes, while in the Super Mario RPG world he is out of scale, in the Smash Bros world he is pretty much in. And I would love a series based around these three cool spacefaring characters with guns for arms. And also here's Geno next to Shovel Knight from Nendoroid, as well as Falco and Fox from Jakks Pacific of Star Fox, and they look really nice together, but also Falco, Shovel Knight, and Geno are calm, cool, and blue. Here's Geno and Mallow next to a Geno plush I got years ago, and I love this piece. It's so well done. The legs are a little bit floppy and cute, and the arms are nicely done. The cape is really great, and the face screams Geno to me. I love how it looks. It's so nice. Yes, this one is pretty much based off the original artwork from the game from the 90s, but it's still really cool to see both Genos together in different forms. Here is Geno next to Rosalina, who everyone has been theory crafting that he works for her. Even though she's in the 2.5 inch scale, I would love to see her in 4 inch scale. That would be awesome. And Geno stands at about, I would say, 4.5, maybe 4.25 inches tall or so, in between there. But yeah, that's way too tall for this figure. And also here's Jesse Hecht Creative. Geno, even though you're not in Smash Bros, you're still a real boy to me. Right, you're not a hugger. I'm backing off, backing off. Overall, this is the only one just for me. Super Mario RPG is one of my favorite games of all time, and building up the roster of party members is the most satisfying thing in the world for me. With the advent of 3D printing, we can make anything, and these models are phenomenal. Special thanks to TS Makers and Michael from gimlystore@gmail.com for the Mallow model, and special thanks to Joseph's Junk for the Geno model. They're so wonderfully made. And also, what better time to review these than the exact midpoint of the Japanese and American release dates. Sorry, Europe. Mallow is an excellent model from a 3D printing standpoint. Sure, he doesn't have all the articulation you would ever want, but he has all the articulation you really need. Arms, feet, head, as well as swappable heads, making for a really wonderful play experience. Geno is an amazing figure that looks incredibly awesome and has great love and care put into the printing, sanding, and creation of him, but sadly the quality control and scaling misses the mark. The limbs, arms, and hands kept popping off as I was doing the review, and while I love how this figure was made, I wish it was assembled with a little more care. I must say the engineering is phenomenal here. Working eyes, mouth, as well as all the joints put in is an engineering masterpiece. If there was another version of this Geno with mushroom pegs as well as a smaller scale, this would be the perfect figure for my collection. If you're a fan of Nintendo, Square, or Super Mario RPG, made by both by the way, these are the figures for you. Be warned though, as all 3D prints are, they come with a hefty price tag. But make no mistake, I know the Star Road is complete because my wish has just come true. So which figure here is your favorite, Mallow or Geno? Will he get into Smash? Let me know in the comments below. Thank you so much for watching Jesse Hecht Creative. Make sure to click like, subscribe, share, and leave a comment. You can also visit us at jessehechtcreative.com for more reviews like this one. Thank you so much for watching, and keep being creative. Stay tuned.